Hey, what's up everybody? It's Joe Simpson, and sorry my voice is a little rough today because got a cold, getting over it. But what I wanted to do is walk you through my garden. It's been a long time since I've had you guys look at my garden and do anything with it. So I wanted to walk you through what I did this year, where I'm at, being that it's November now, or almost November. And I wanted to just talk about some of the successes and failures that I've had throughout the gardening process. So hang with me and we'll take a look. Okay, here it is. Sorry about my sprinkler. I shut off the water. I have a motion activated sprinkler system that will run off animals when they try to eat and take things apart. Right here I've got a basket on the corner. It's my sweet potatoes. I have no idea how those are looking. The vines look good. The vines grew all up through that area there. And here's a little bok choy that really struggled in the summer. It's looking a lot better now in the fall. I guess it's a colder weather type of thing. And I've had a pretty good run on peppers, especially these guys right here. This is like they call it a firecracker pepper, and I would give it a little bit more than a jalapeno and a little bit less than like a habanero. So it's somewhere in that range. So I get, 4, 5, 6, 10 of these a week, and that's more than enough for the heat that I require. I have these pepperoncinis, which are like the peppers that come on your Papa John's. They're usually yellowed and pickled, but these are the raw pepperoncini version, and these have more of a green pepper consistency, and they're really not, in my opinion, that good. They're a little bitter, but they're peppers, so if you need some kind of like salad dressing, look at that fat hot pepper right there. Those are nice. So okay, so let's back off here and I'll explain to you what my original process was and what I tried to do. Over here in this section was tomatoes, pretty much tomatoes only. Over in this section here, in this planter, I had some tomatoes that I had brought over that I had grown over the winter in the garage, and those did really well. Now I've had two rounds of potatoes. This is my second round right here. I used to have 5 pots. I pulled out about 10 to 15 pounds of potatoes. I never did that harvest. I should have. And again, this is the middle section here. This has been predominantly tomatoes. And I've learned a lot about sunlight exposure, shading, and that type of thing. So I'm going to readjust my planting for next year, so I think it'll work better. And then I had a little herb garden. You can see I still have some parsley growing here. I have some oregano down in there. I had some basil. But it kind of died off, and that's okay. Basil's easy. And then I have this here. This is my sage, and that's become quite a little tree. So this one's doing good. It smells nice. Tomatoes are starting to get some freeze and frost, and they're starting to die off. Even the ones that are ripening on the vines are starting to look a little sketchy. So they're not the best in the world. But I keep them, take them inside, grind them up, eat them, whatever. Now there's a plant over here. This is my Saldaki tomato, and I learned about it from a guy that does this gardening channel in New Jersey. And I planted these in like August. And these really came out and got nice and big, but they just won't turn red. So I probably aren't gonna get any red ripe ones off of this year or this season. I was hoping to get some action, but I couldn't really get much going on there. And sorry, my plants are really messy right now. I haven't been trimming them or pruning them back. I kind of gave up on them here a couple months ago. I went ahead and started a fig tree this year, and this is this here. I put it on the corner so it's going to get bright sun in the morning. The deer eat my tomatoes and drop them all over the place, and I have tomato plants growing in randomly. But yeah, this is my fig tree. I kind of would like to have seen that kick into a couple different branches. It's a little upright and singular, but I did actually pull one little fig fruit on there this year. That was kind of cool. I mean, that thing showed up. It was probably as tall as those stakes and then since then has grown this much. So I think I just have to get this through the winter time, get the root base established, and it should be in good shape. I have a big bushy mint plant right over there that I need to be careful of because that thing will take over the world if you're not careful. And I did some late planting. See another pepper over here. I'll just get it while I'm looking. Pull that, put it in my pocket. I did another late planting, although I never really gave it the sun that it needed. And it was these green beans. And even in kind of a semi-shady area, they've still put off some beans. So I'm gonna pick what I can out of there today. And yeah, I'll let you guys check that out. So if you push this back, you can see right away some beans. So I'm just gonna go bean picking. Some of these are kind of big. Not bad. I like growing stuff. It's just so cool, you know. You never know what you're gonna get and how it's gonna do. And you just gotta keep plugging, be patient. Stuff finally comes through for you. I'm picking everything that I see. I'm not gonna, oops, that one broke. Eat that piece there. Yeah, it tastes like a green bean. That's kind of good. Let's see what we got here. Any more? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, there's a nice big fatty. Here's a couple in here. I don't know if you guys can see all this going on, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Yeah, some of these are bigger than you'd probably like to let them get, but I just literally haven't really been looking for beans, and all of a sudden one day I was out here and I was like, whoa, I got green beans all over the place. And that's that. Very cool. And they're not even getting good sun. I couldn't imagine if I had planted these in a little better position for sunshine. A couple good ones over here. So far, I got a serving. Getting there. One thing you learn when you garden, if there was ever an apocalypse and my family of 6 had to depend on what I was growing, I don't think we'd live very long. It's not a ton of food. But, you know, at least I kind of know how to go about it. If I ever had to grow a lot of food, I could at least sort of take a stab at it. A couple over here, a couple over here. Let's see what I got. One there. Okay. That's a nice big one. Look at that one. Kind of fun. I'm telling you, man. Gardening is cool. So that's about it for my bean harvest. As you guys can see, I'm not going to get stuffed on that, but so over here, guys, I have Swiss chard. The Swiss chard does really good in the colder weather. This is a plant that I started later in the year. These plants I had over the garage in the winter, and I think they're good. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these and make some Swiss chard, some creamed Swiss chard or some Swiss chard salad. So I'm going to cut those way back. I might leave a couple leaves to allow it to grow a little more, see if I can get one more round. But yeah, let's harvest that up. I'm going to get a little aggressive here, so don't be afraid. This is into the season for me. So look at that. Pretty. Just going to lay it there on the ground. Okay. That one there. It's the yellow ones. I'm going to get these red ones here. These are so nice. Look at that. Okay. There's another yellow here. Another one there. This is kind of it for me this year, guys. Maybe I'll just do some cream Swiss chard tonight. Kind of sad cutting this stuff up. I'll leave some of these for the deer. Let's get this one over here. Look at that. That's so pretty. Very spinach looking. It's a nice big bunch of chard and green beans. So let's get this wheelbarrow out and let's see what we got for potatoes, and let's see what we got for sweet potatoes. So now it's sweet potato time, guys. I've been kind of waiting to do this for a while. I'm gonna just cut these slips and see what we got. I have no idea what these things yield, what they look like, what's in here. Nothing. Ugh. A lot of roots. See the roots coming through the bottom of this thing? It's pretty amazing. Let's see if I can bust up this dirt. Come on, sweet potatoes. Do we have sweet potatoes? I feel like I got sweet potatoes. Oh yeah! Look at that. Sweet potato, baby. There's one. See if there's another one. Oh, I feel it. Do I feel it? That's just one. That's not gonna get her done. Thought I'd have more. Just the one. Oh, here's a little baby. Two. There's my sweet potatoes, guys. Woohoo! Not impressive. Time for potatoes. Let's see what we got. Well, right off the top, I got one. And I got two. I don't think there's going to be a lot of digging here. Oh, there's three. Oh, there's a couple pearls. A couple pearl potatoes. These are store-bought potatoes. So there's five. Let's go through the motions and dig them up. See what we got. Yeah. There's 6, 7. What's that? 8? Nope. It's a little black one. Don't want to eat that. What if it's... Oh, there's one. 8. Okay, that's that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potatoes. Woohoo! That's not exciting, but that's about it. That was my sweet potato and potato harvest, a little bean picking. I didn't touch the bok choy yet. Tomatoes are still going red here and there, but I'd say I got another couple weeks. And this garden is officially closed for the winter. But yeah, let's go take a look at what I just pulled up. And that's it, guys. That's my final fall harvest. I got a nice bunch of Swiss chard, green beans, some tomatoes from the other day, some green peppers, a couple of sweet potatoes, and some other pearl potatoes. That's about all that's left, man. Thanks for coming along.